One day, on my ride home from work, I had an epiphany. My epiphany was, I don't want to continue to do this, meaning my work, my business. It was rewarding financially, but it didn't provide me with meaning and purpose. I remembered, as I was graduating college, I thought, you know, a couple of life decisions like what job, who to marry, and life just goes out in front of you like the conveyor belt at the airport that takes your luggage. If you don't pull the luggage off, it goes round and round. So I made myself a promise when I graduated college, and that was every so often I would jump off the conveyor belt and ask myself, how am I doing? What kind of changes do I need to make? Because if I didn't do that, I'd be an actor in the script of my life, but I wouldn't be writing that script. So I went home that night really excited, and I shared the news with my wife. We're no longer married. She said, in alarm, what are you going to do? And I said, I don't know. But I went to sleep that night as excited as a kid before their birthday party. It was like, I'm going to get to remake myself. Now, questions still remain, what would I do? So as I lay in bed that night, I remembered many years before someone said to me, what do you love to do? And I recalled my answer. I said, I love to help people think differently, to look at things differently. So as I went to bed that night, I thought, what could that look like? Well, within an hour or two, I think I had it. I can go to graduate school, I can get a degree, I can practice therapy, I can write books, I can give talks, I can learn to think differently, I can help other people think differently. So that decision led to a divorce. My former wife was not signed on for that transition, and I don't fault her for that. And upheavals throughout my life. But what allowed me to make that change? And by the way, I was not financially independently wealthy at the time. This was not without fear and stress. But some people were concerned, friends were concerned, relatives were concerned, how are you going to support the children? What's going to happen to your lifestyle? Do you know how little you're going to be able to earn? But I always grew up with an attitude of, why can't I? Now, I've learned through my practice as a therapist, some people have an attitude of why I can't, and some people have an attitude of why can't I? Mine always was, why can't I? Why can't I be an exception? Why can't I get this degree and navigate my own path and find a way to thrive and prosper?